The devil doesn't bargain. It's useless, don't do this, it's hubris to try. He's ruthless, you knew this, I told you, didn't I? He's abusive, elusive, the truth is he lies. I know you don't want to let go, and just like before I can see that you're sure you can change him, but I know you won't. The devil doesn't bargain, he'll only break your heart again. It isn't worth it, darling, he's never gonna change. He'll never be Prince Charming, he'll only do you harm again. I don't mean to meddle, but the devil doesn't settle. No, the devil doesn't bargain. The devil doesn't bargain. I'm not one to lecture, talk down to a friend. I don't mean to pressure, mean to condescend, but I just want what's best for you in the end. I know you don't want to let go, and just like before I can see that you're sure you can change him, but I know you won't. The devil doesn't bargain, he'll only break your heart again. It isn't worth it, darling, he's never gonna change. He'll never be Prince Charming, he'll only do you harm again. I don't mean to meddle, but the devil doesn't settle. No, the devil doesn't bargain. The devil doesn't bargain. And I know you think he'll change this time, but I think that you will find the devil doesn't bargain, he'll only break your heart again. It isn't worth it, darling, he's never gonna change. He'll never be Prince Charming, he'll only do you harm again. I don't mean to meddle, but the devil doesn't settle. No, the devil doesn't bargain. The devil doesn't bargain. The devil doesn't bargain. The devil doesn't bargain. I often think about the way you'll think about me when we're old. I always thought that we could be the greatest story ever told. Though there's a rock inside my sock, I'll keep on walking cause it's cold, and I can't stop the clock from ticking. I know that it's just the beginning. Don't forget, this story's not over yet. Time passed like a cigarette, turning into smoke between our fingers. Tell me you won't forget. Remember the night we met. Rewind like an old cassette, and I'll be the song that's on your speakers, playing for you, playing for you, I'll be playing for you, and I'll be the song that's on your speakers. I often wonder why, I wonder how we'll feel in 30 years. About the time we spent together, will the memories disappear? It might sound crazy, but my baby, that's the thing that I most fear. Oh, I can't stop the world from spinning. I know that it's the beginning. So please don't forget, this story's not over yet. Time passed like a cigarette, turning into smoke between our fingers. Tell me you won't forget. Remember the night we met. Rewind like an old cassette, and I'll be the song that's on your speakers, playing for you, playing for you, I'll be playing for you, and I'll be the song that's on your speakers. And if one day the image starts to fade, don't worry babe, well that would be okay. I'll give you all the memories that I saved. Just leave me with a picture, just a picture of your face. I won't forget, this story's not over yet. Time passed like a cigarette, turning into smoke between our fingers. Tell me you won't forget. Remember the night we met. Rewind like an old cassette, and I'll be the song that's on your speakers, playing for you, playing for you, playing for you, and I'll be the song that's on your speakers, playing for you. Nancy got a haircut, she looks really nice now. Walking with the lights shut, drawing all the eyes, how nice. Oh, how nice. Nancy's got a new dude, pulling all the fellas. Girls are doing voodoo, cause they're getting jealous. It must be nice to be Nancy. But nobody knows what it's like to be scrutinized like you're on TV. Nobody knows what it's like to be Nancy. Nancy's got a hard life, winning isn't easy. Even if it's part-time, even when it's sleazy. I think I would die if I were like Nancy, had to do what she does, dressing up all fancy, fighting hard for freedom. I think I would die. I wouldn't wanna be Nancy. But nobody knows what it's like to be scrutinized like you're on TV. Nobody knows what it's like to be Nancy. Scrutinized like you're on TV. Nobody knows what it's like to be Nancy. This is not the role that I auditioned for. Please tell me who's in charge and I'll give them what for. Don't wanna wear the wardrobe that you gave to me. And how come I don't have a line to read? I wanna be the one that all the fans adore. Don't wanna be the one that simply holds the door. But if all I get instead's a cameo, then I will do my best to steal the show. If I'm not the hero, if I'm not the lead, if I'm not Deniro, then I'll be the hero of the zeros and the camouflage, the extra doing extra in the entourage. If I'm not the hero, if I'm not the lead, if I'm not Deniro, then I'll be the hero of the zeros and the camouflage, the extra doing extra in the entourage. Might be the only chance I have to take a shot, and so I'll do my dance, because how could I not? I wanna stand out, not stand on the side. I wanna get in when the stars arrive. If I'm not the hero, if I'm not the lead, if I'm not Deniro, then I'll be the hero of the zeros and the camouflage, the extra doing extra in the entourage. If I'm not the hero, if I'm not the lead, if I'm not Deniro, then I'll be the hero of the zeros and the camouflage, the extra doing extra in the entourage. If I'm not the hero, if I'm not the lead, if I'm not Deniro, then I'll be the hero of the zeros and the camouflage, the extra doing extra in the entourage. If I'm not the hero, if I'm not the lead, if I'm not Deniro, then I'll be the hero of the zeros and the camouflage, the extra doing extra in the entourage. have fought battles in fields full of cattle, and some have waged war out at sea. Some in militias and some with malicious intent. Some men just want to be free from oppression, and so their aggression is worn like a badge on their sleeve. Some have fought battles from deaths in Seattle, and some have waged war on the street. Guess this is the hill I will die on. I woke up this morning, put my suit and tie on, walked down to the bus that I ride on. The air felt so still, I guess this is the hill, I guess this is the wheel I will ride on. The back of this bill with my pen is my quill, and I hope you still love me when I'm gone. The air feels so still, I guess this is the hill I will. Some fight with rifles, and some use the Bible, and some use a shield and a knife. Some author libel, which sometimes goes viral and ruins an innocent life. Leaves an impression, teaches no lesson, and leads to regression and strife. Some fight to stifle, and some cause it's primal, and some cause they're sure that they're right. Yes, this is the hill I will die on. I woke up this morning, put my suit and tie on, walked down to the bus that I ride on. The air feels so still, I guess this is the hill, I guess this is the wheel I will ride on. The back of this bill with my pen is my quill, and I hope you still love me when I'm gone. The air feels so still, I guess this is the hill I will die on. Some fight with rifles, and some use the Bible, and some use a shield and a knife. Guess this is the hill I will die on. I woke up this morning, put my suit and tie on, walked down to the bus that I ride on. The air feels so still, I guess this is the hill, I guess this is the wheel I will ride on. The back of this bill with my pen is my quill, and I hope you still love me when I'm gone. The air feels so still, I guess this is the hill I will die on. It's wholly subjective, the thing that you see. So what's your objective? What will it be? With those nails and those wrenches, the tools in your hand, I just have one question. If hammers can build, if hammers can take, if hammers can make things, if hammers can break the ground you walk upon, break the ground you're standing on, standing on. If hammers can crush, if hammers can bend, then how do you plan to use your hammer, my friend? Wield your hammer like weapons drawn. Wield your hammer to right what's wrong, right what's wrong. Only time will show. Only time will show. Only time will show. Only time will show. I'm not passing judgment, cause that would be cruel. Use your words to bludgeon you as if they were some tool. But with those nails and those wrenches, those tools in your hand, I just have one question. If hammers can build, if hammers can take, if hammers can make things, if hammers can break the ground you walk upon, break the ground you're standing on, standing on. If hammers can crush, if hammers can bend, then how do you plan to use your hammer, my friend? Wield your hammer like weapons drawn. Wield your hammer to right what's wrong, right what's wrong. Only time will show. Only time will show. Only time will show. Only time will show. hammers can't break the ground that you walk upon. Break the ground that you're standing on, standing on. If hammers can crush, if hammers can bend, then how do you plan? Use your hammer, my friend. Wield your hammer like weapons drawn. Wield your hammer to right what's wrong, right what's wrong. Only time will show. Only time will show. Only time will show. Only time will show. It's up to be a hypocrite, well that's how it seems. Saying and portraying things you don't really mean. All talk, no walk. You can be a winner with no skin in the game. You can be a sinner long as you say you've changed. Your talk, your walk. Well if that's the game we're playing, then I'm praying we don't play it for long. Yeah, if that's the game we're playing, then I'm praying we don't play it for long. All these pompous fools with their broken rules and their noses in the air, keep pretending that they care. All these stubborn mules went to fancy schools, but the only thing they learn to do is talk. It's up to be a hypocrite, well that's how it goes. Saying and portraying things but only for show. They talk, throw rocks. Living in a mansion that they made out of glass. Always throwing tantrums, always getting a pass. All talk, they don't stop. Well if that's the game we're playing, then I'm praying we don't play it for long. Yeah, if that's the game we're playing, then I'm praying we don't play it for long. All these pompous fools with their broken rules and their noses in the air, keep pretending that they care. All these stubborn mules went to fancy schools, but the only thing they learn to do is talk. All they 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 ever do is talk. All they 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 ever do is talk. All these pompous fools with their broken rules and their noses in the air, keep pretending that they care. All these stubborn mules went to fancy schools, but the only thing they learn to do is talk. Well if that's the game we're playing, then I'm praying we don't play it for long. Yeah, if that's the game we're playing, then I'm praying we don't play it for long. Six months clean off the dopamine. Threw my phone through the wall. My friends can't get a hold of me, just a dial tone when they call. Chills and sweats coming over me, and I'm aching from the withdrawal. This chemistry has got a hold of me, got a hold of me, got a hold of me. I'm a dopamine addict, can't break the habit, runs in my head. Psychosomatic, stare in the mirror, hide in the attic, cry in my bed. I'm a dopamine addict, and I feel like I'm out of touch. Keep thinking I need that crutch, keep thinking I need that rush. I just can't break the habit, can't break the habit, runs in my head. Dopamine addict. I have these dreams where I'm me again, and they almost feel like they're real. It's as if I have self-esteem again. It's as if I'm starting to heal. The chills and sweats grab a hold of me, and they pull me out of my dream. They just won't seem to let go of me, to let go of me, to let go of me. I'm a dopamine addict, can't break the habit, runs in my head. Psychosomatic, stare in the mirror, hide in the attic, cry in my bed. I'm a dopamine addict, and I feel like I'm out of touch. Keep thinking I need that crutch, keep thinking I need that rush. I just can't break the habit, can't break the habit, runs in my head. Dopamine addict. The cycle is doomed, recycle. cycle, reuse, and then up the potency. The cycle is doomed, recycle, reuse. It just won't let go of me, won't let go of me. Got a hold of me. I'm a dopamine addict, can't break the habit, runs in my head. Psychosomatic, staring in the mirror, hide in the attic, cry in my bed. I'm a dopamine addict, and I feel like I'm out of touch. Keep thinking I need that crutch, keep thinking I need that rush. I just can't break the habit, can't break the habit, runs in my head. Dopamine addict. I knew a guy, let's call him Jeff. He had a wife that up and left last Thursday night. She saw his texts and she was mortified. It wasn't right, though he confessed that just one time he called his ex. She didn't buy it or accept when Jeff apologized. Now he's all alone. Something funny that I've learned is just how quickly fate can turn. How one simple mistake can take you out, 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 out. Something funny that I found is just how quickly worlds burn down. Make one wrong turn and you can't turn around, round, round, round. One wrong turn can burn things to the ground. Let's call her Jess, who took a drive to buy a dress but missed the light as it turned red, ran into traffic. She took a right, if she turned left she'd be alive, would not be dead, she'd have arrived. But now instead the end is tragic. Something funny that I've learned is just how quickly fate can turn. How one simple mistake can take you out, 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 out. Something funny that I found is just how quickly worlds burn down. Make one wrong turn and you can't turn around, round, round, round. One wrong turn can burn things to the ground. Didn't see it coming is that Jeff was just his husband, and the ex he had to call's no longer into boys at all. It's all one big misunderstanding, like dominoes crash landing. Once the first one falls, they all come tumbling down. And now he's all alone. Something funny that I've learned is just how quickly fate can turn. How one simple mistake can take you out, 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 out. Something funny that I found is just how quickly worlds burn down. Make one wrong turn and you can't turn around, round, round, round. One wrong turn can burn things to the ground. Da, 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 da. Da-dum, da-dum, da-da-da-dum. Nuance was an old friend that everyone forgot. After graduation, he became an afterthought. We threw a cocktail party and just left Nuance out of the conversation. Must have lost his invitation in the mail, in the mail. The all too familiar tale of growing up and closing off and losing touch. I used to talk about the world, I used to talk about life with nuance. I used to see wood from the trees, I used to be alright with nuance. But I've got some nuance, don't want to be seen with nuance. I've moved on, it's just not for me. Don't wanna talk about the world, don't wanna talk about life with nuance anymore, anymore. Nuance was an old friend that had a lot to say, sharing his opinions, used to listen in those days. But I threw a cocktail party and just left Nuance out of the conversation. Must have lost his invitation in the mail, in the mail. The all too familiar tale of growing up and closing off and losing touch. I used to talk about the world, I used to talk about life with nuance. I used to see wood from the trees, I used to be alright with nuance. But I've got some nuance, don't want to be seen with nuance. I've moved on, it's just not for me. Don't wanna talk about the world, don't wanna talk about life with nuance anymore. And if I do ever see him, run into him at a cafe, and he asks me why I don't call him, I'll have nothing with nuance to say. I'll have nothing with nuance to say. I used to talk about the world, I used to talk about life with nuance. I used to see wood from the trees, I used to be alright with nuance. But I've got some nuance, don't want to be seen with nuance. I've moved on, it's just not for me. Don't wanna talk about the world, don't wanna talk about life with nuance anymore. Da da dum.